Good afternoon and welcome to the workbench. I do apologise if you're sad to see that we're still in the old garage, but just spare a bit of compassion for me, having spent what feels like about 6 months with everything packed away and nothing to be done. Nevertheless, I had a lot of comments about my drawers in a previous video, and I'm assuming you weren't referring to my undies, and in fact referring to this cabinet over here. And it's something that was given to me by my girlfriend's dad. He's an engineer, and his brother's an engineer. His brother made it for him. And I thought, it's been niggling at me for a while. This isn't really my style, because as you can see, it's got like a white varnish on it, like a whitewash varnish. So my plan has always been to strip this down, get like a walnut stain on it, and get some brass handles on it, and maybe line the drawers with baize or rubber, depending on whether I've got any oil on my tools. I thought, hey, why not do that now? So I've just taken this apart. It's all empty here. These are the old handles. So if you didn't see the previous video, just bits of wood with holes drilled in the bottom. And these are the handles for the drawers. And I'm sure these worked fine when the drawers were just pencils and things. But lathe tooling or taps and dies, and screwdrivers and things, it was obviously a challenge, and they kept popping off, and I had to grip the screw thread of the screw and pull the drawers out. So the plan is to use this stuff, Power Strip. It's water-based. This is a little Makita orbital sander I'm using, and just thought I'd show you the progress. So this is what it looks like after I've used the paint stripper on it. I ended up using using the sander to get it back from this to this. And you can see here, it's much lighter. I've got most of the varnish off of most things. And this is what it looks like after I've wiped it down. So I'm using the world's oldest bottle of Colron wood dye in Burmese teak. Here we are after we're all varnished up. Looking pretty flat at the moment, but that's okay. That's what this stuff looks like. The next plan is to get a couple of coats of satin varnish on here. So here we've got the drawers for the cabinet, and I started varnishing them. And this is the one I did first. This is just the first coat of varnish. It's got a nice colour to it. But you can see, as I get to the wetter and wetter coats like this, it's very hazy. It actually comes out of the tin looking like that, and I've only been using clear yacht varnish for most of my things. This is the jig I'm using to drill these little holders in. So these are the holders I've got, so we can pull them out like this, and there's a space for a label at the back. So the idea is, I've got some stops for the actual shelves. I've got this bar here, which is keeping the this alignment, so I can push this up against there. And then I've got these two thin sheets of plywood here, which then raise it to the correct level. So I'm just going to hold that in place, use my electric drill to drill and screw in these handles here, and then get them back on the cupboard. So here we go, here it is finished. You can see that I've added the labels to the doors, and I've got the handles on them. And each drawer is lined with red felt, self-adhesive red felt. Problem I've got now, unfortunately, is that all of this stuff was out while I was sanding, so it's all filthy. So those beautiful clean drawers with the felt in there are going to get very, very dusty almost immediately. Nevertheless, that's the life of something that lives in the workshop. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I do apologise for yet fewer videos doing any machining, but soon.